kept moving further south until the family eventually lived almost on the South Carolina border, very close to the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
They were men that worked with pitch and turpentine. They felled trees, pine trees, and got the tar from, not the tar, it wasn't tar, it was more like, well, pine sap.
Okay.
Which they used for working with building ships.
Mm-hmm.
They used the lumber and they used the tar for building ships.
Okay.
And they also sold it in Wilmington. They didn't have any way to move except by boat, and they would go upriver or up the creek to Wilmington, which was a larger town in
Okay.
North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the Civil War, they fought, and some of them were captured and were in Yankee prisons and had to walk home, walk 500 miles. It was the only way to move.
Oh,
And they made their living, if not from the land, from the ocean. On my dad's side, they made their living from the ocean.
okay.
They fished and shrimped and sold the seafood. When I was 3 months old, I never remembered seeing my grandfather, but he came by the house. My mother said that he had lunch with us and he was on his way upriver with a load of supplies. There was a little town close to us that was called Supply because it was the area where they brought in the different goods that they had either taken from the forests or from the ocean, and from there it went to people who wanted to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So they sold things. That was my family background. They also had, some of them had plantations, and one of the wills that we have shows that they were living on